Hi grade 2s, welcome to your second lesson of music this term. We're going to get straight into it. Last week we learned the melody for Old MacDonald. Today we're learning the harmony, which is pretty fun, especially when you put the two together. So let's take a look at it, let's read our rhythm, then let's play all of it together. Alright? So let's start off by reading our rhythm. 1, 2, 3, go! Ta, 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 ah. Ta, 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 ah. Rest, ta. Exact same rhythm as last week on that top line. So let's go to our second line. 3, go. Ta, 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 ah. Ta, 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 ah. Rest, ti, ti. Exact same thing as last week as well. So let's go to line number 3 where it's slightly different here. 1, 2, line 3, go. Ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 ah. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, 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 ta, ta. Let's try it again, a little slower, let's go. Ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 ah. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, 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 ta, ta. Line number 4, exactly the same as line number 1, except we finish with a whole note. 3, go. Ta, 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 ah. Ta, 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 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now let's put the whole thing together, just saying the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, go. Ta, 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 ah. Ta, 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 ah. Rest. Ta, 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 ah. Ta, 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 ah. Rest. Ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 ah. Ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, 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 ta, 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 ah. Ta, 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 ah, ah. Alright, good stuff. Now let's play it. Now the way I was singing it is not how this line is gonna sound. It's gonna sound slightly different because this is the harmony. So let's try and break this down. Starting off with bar number 1, we have a what? It's dangling, so it's a dangling D. Then we go up to our first line. The first line is every, so E. Every good boy deserves Fanta. So we have a D, E, D, D. So we have low notes there. So we have to make sure we use a little amount of breath. Not too much or it'll be squeaky. So let's try it. Line number 1, bar 1. 3 again. By yourself, let me see you go. D, E, D, D. One more time. Let's go. D, Alright, let's take it to bar number 2. So we have another E. We skip over to our second line, which is a G, and come back down to dangling D. So E, G, D. But D will hold it for 2 beats. 3, go. 3, go. Let's put bar 1 and bar 2 together. 3, go. Alright, let's take it to bar number 3. Easy stuff. We have 2 G's, dangling D, then to F sharp. That's our first F sharp in this line so far. Bar number 3, let's go. Again. Let's try and finish it off because it sounds like it wants to go somewhere. So let's take it to that G. Okay, so that G for a half note, so ta, ah. Rest, and then we play another D. So let's put bar number 3 and 4 together. 3, go. Rest. Alright, bar 3 again. Rest. Alright, let's take bar number 1 until bar number 4. 3, go. rest. Again, 3, go. Rest. Good. So that's going to be most of what we're going to be playing throughout this piece, and it happens quite a few times. So let's go to line number 2. Just like in the melody, it is exactly the same as line number 1, except for that last note. Here it was ta, here it was tt. Okay, everything else is the same. We have a D here, D here. We have a E here, E here. We have 2 Ds here, 2 Ds here. We have an E, G, D, E, G, D. We have 2 Gs, 1 D, and F sharp. 2 Gs, 1 D, and F sharp. We go to our G, rest, but now TT. Okay, so let's take it. Line number 2. 3, go. Rest. All right, let's try that again. All right, let's put line number 1, line number 2. We know that they're exactly the same, it's just that last note. So let's be attentive to it. Try and read as we go along instead of having it memorized. 3, go. Rest. All right, that's line number 1, line number 2. Let's take it to line number 3. Here we have quite a few moves, but a lot of repetitive notes. So let's take it from bar number 9. So this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, bar number 9 in line number 3. So we have a D, G, D, D, D. So let's try to play that. 3, go. Again, bar 9. By yourself, bar 9, let me hear you. Again, bar 9, D, G. All right, let's take it to bar number 10. We have a D, G, D. Notice how we're going to go from a lot of Ds to Gs, even here. Ds to Gs. Here we have Gs to Ds. Here we have Gs to Ds to G to a D. Everything is just Gs and Ds on line number 3. So let's try bar number 10 of line number 3. 3, go. Again. And pay attention to that breath mark, because that's going to be our chance to breathe before we get into all these eighth notes. Let's take it from bar 9. 3, go. Again, bar 9, let me hear you. All right, let's take it to bar number 11. So we're going to have a D, a G, but as an eighth note, and we're going to follow to the quarter note in the exact same rhythm, but now with a D underneath it. So it's going to be G, 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 D, D, D. Okay, let's try that. 3, go. Super easy. Again, let's go. All right, now let's take it to bar number 12. We now have a G, G, D, D. All right, G, G, D, D. Eighth notes. G, G, D, D, G, D. And then 2 quarter notes right there. G, G, D, D, G, D. Let's try bar number 12. Let's go. Again, bar 12. Let's go. And that breath mark. All right, let's try the whole of line number 3. 3, go. Again, by yourself, let's go. All right, now let's wrap it up. Let's take it to line number 4. It's exactly the same as line number 1, line number 2, except that last bar is a whole note. We don't even have that half note, it's just a whole note. So let's take it line number 4. Easy stuff, exactly the same. 3, go. And make sure you hold it for 4 beats, not 3 beats, 4, okay? So let's go from the beginning until the end. 1, 2, 3, go. Rest. Rest. All right, and that's our whole harmony line. Now let's hear how this piece sounds when you play it together, the harmony and the melody at the exact same time. And just like that, grade 2s, that's how you play Old MacDonald as the harmony and as the melody. So make sure you're comfortable with both, because this is a piece that I want us to be doing as a duet. You won't just play one part for me, you play it with me, okay? So make sure you have it really good and that you can hear the difference between the harmony and the melody, and you can hear how they work together. All right, grade 2s, practice hard, and I'll see you again next week.